I had a really nice stay in town last night. The Days Inn, it was okay, of a hotel. I'm not looking for the Hilton, but could have used some shampoo. Anyway, just had to use bar soap. I had conditioner. The trail today, I wish more of this trail would be as nice as what I've had today, north of where I got picked up and dropped off again, Newfound Gap. It was kind of a hard, not that hard. It was a climb out of Newfound Gap. It's always a climb out of a gap, but the trail itself is actually really nice today. Like I said, I wish more of the Smokies would have been like this. A lot of moss. Got a text from my wife this morning saying that there's forest fires in the Carolinas, so be careful. So I will try to do that. This is a pretty little stream flowing over the trail and down on into the valley. Nice thing about this one is you don't have to go anywhere to get water. It's on the trail. This is called Charlie's Bunion. It's one of the icons of the trail. And it's way down from here.
Marring the face of this rock that's been here millions of years.
Look how many are here.
Yeah, nobody wants their bunion to be killed.
Stop carving the bunion.
Is the bunion part of the forest?
No, bunion is something you apply on the
How do you acquire it?
Oh, it looks like a little
chair.
This looks like a little.
Oh!
This is the view from the top of
I'm very sorry
Charlie's
that I
Bunion.
called you Lester. Disrespectful.
Sorry, Lesser.
No.
It's quite crowded today.
Yeah, Andrew, stop being in the
Just use the
I'm sure this doesn't show the drops on each side of this. But they definitely go all the way down. You know, this is just straight down, well, for a long ways. Yeah, I'm sure this doesn't show it. Much safer here. There's so many of these trees down. Had to climb over that one. they apparently had wind gusts up to 100 miles an hour a week or so ago, and that's why so many trees are down. I know when I went to Klingman's Dome, there must have been 30 or 40 trees down, and that made it kind of difficult. These trees, when I said down on the trail, I mean they're down everywhere through the woods, but yeah, the ones that come right down on the trail, they make it tough, and there's a lot of them. These ridgeline walks north of Newfound Gap are north of Newfound Gap are really impressive, and you do get some really good views up here. I'll step out here. Not too far. The Smoky Mountains. Trees falling down all over the place. I gotta go under, over. Maybe I can go a combination of around and over there. I got 4 more trees and maybe a few more to figure out. That's where you would tie up your horses. I don't know how you get a horse up here. It's a really rough trail. Peck's Corner Shelter, that's where I was last night. And it got to 36, maybe a little colder, but it was 36 in the shelter, and even with a fire going for part of the night. So it was cold. Okay, I guess it did get below freezing last night. This is, I think this is hoarfrost. H-O-A-R frost. On the trees, that comes from this cloud here that's blowing over the mountain right at this point. And it's collecting on the trees. Later on, that will melt and drip on everybody walking by. That was about a half a mile climb out of that shelter up to this ridge to get back on the trail. And that was not fun. Okay, my hands are... I ended up having to go on my hands and knees to get under that tree. There's like a whole field full of trees here, all blown down. It has been a really cold day. Been above 6,000 feet quite a bit of the day, and it has been a little bit icy. There's been snow, frost. I saw hoarfrost. I saw ice needles. Plenty of snow, and the blowdowns are amazing. They're all over the place. But finally got a really nice place with a view. So here it is, Smokies. 100 yards later, even better view. It's really a nice sunny day. It was not sunny this morning. All the clouds were basically the height of the mountain where we were, and just wishing through. But it got finally cleared out. Should be getting out of the Smoky Mountains tomorrow. The damage from some storm, either Helene or the most recent thunderstorm that went through, knocked this tree over. This is a huge root ball. I mean, it's got to be 20 feet tall and 40 feet across. Another tree going down there, another tree, that tree, this whole mountainside. It's going to be like a big domino. This is the Cosby Knob Shelter. Stayed here last night, got to 29.9 inside the shelter with the fire on. So, must have been cold. Here's the sunrise. I wasn't cold. I was nice and warm in my sleeping bag, so I was happy. This is a pleasant morning. Pleasant morning, except I had to crawl under that tree. I could not get over it. I had to go under it. And there's some people have been up here cutting some of this stuff out of the way, but there's a lot of blowdowns. Something like this, you end up having to go over and then under, maybe on the far side. I don't think I can go through there. Maybe without a pack. I'll climb over. Walking up to this, it looks like it's a promising overview. Ooh, nice. So this is the Smokies. Looks mighty misty today. Got a ways to go. It's a 3,500 or multi-thousand feet descent today. All in one shot, I think. And then I'm out of the Smokies. So I'm looking forward to this. Staying at a hostel called the Discerning Hiker tonight. So looking forward to that too. I can't blame them for knocking off for the day. But man, this is so close. Somebody chopped it from the top, and it's, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a halfway cut through the bottom with a chainsaw. This thing is ready to go. It's kind of scary to climb over, but at least they got the branches and stuff. Thank you very much for the work you guys have done on this trail. It's been a lot of blowdowns. I just ran into a ridge runner, and she said that not only is this the last turn of the trail before I exit the Smokies, but she said there's trail magic up here, so I'm excited. So the Ridge Runner was I was talking to the Ridge Runner, and I was joking about that tree, and that's halfway cut through on the top and sawed up on the bottom. And she said that she was talking to the guy who was working on it, and he just didn't have the right kind of tools to finish it, so he was going to come back tomorrow and do it. So thank you. It's actually being advertised. Okay, so when I entered the Smokies, I put in my permit. Now I have the other half of my permit. I get to drop it in this box here, and then I'm officially done with the Smokies. Let me do that a second.
People went up, baby.
Check out this awesome trail magic.
Yeah, I was gonna go.
I just had hot dogs and some fruit.
It was two
And-
people. One with the big backpack on, the other one also with the big backpack on.
It was wonderful.
Okay, I guess I missed them.
Hey, civilization somewhere nearby. And I don't know if you can hear it, but that's I-40 ahead, and that's where I'm getting picked up to go to the hostel, the Discerning Hiker. So looking forward to that. I must be lower in altitude here than the Smokies, obviously, but these are the first flowers I've seen this year on anything, so thought I'd take a picture or a video. This is the Discerning Hiker. Showers are back there, laundry, got all that done. I'm dressed in clean clothes again, and there's beds up on the upstairs, and kitchen and all that. So this is a nice place.